live stream.
I love live streams.
I don't.
I do.
I
Anyway, so.
And so when you do a live stream, you have to take a little picture. So I'm adjusting myself. So when you do a live stream, like you have to take a little thumbnail picture. Well, I'm putting a shirt on, and she already hits the button and like trying to take a pose. That's why she's like, and I'm over here trying to like get out of the way.
The title of the live stream is "What's Up?" Just showing my face, so it's my face. They always see your face.
That's very.
They don't know that my face still exists.
They get tired of my face. They do. They get tired.
So my face still exists.
You just don't do videos.
I still exist. I don't have the time or the energy to do videos.
If
we're being honest,
it does take some energy.
And also, I haven't gone on any drives in a long time.
That's true.
The one time we did.
Ocean Shores.
Yeah, we just didn't. We didn't do it. So anyway.
Too busy. My eye is red.
Well, and somebody was too busy being mad at me.
Listen, I didn't want. Okay, listen. I wasn't butthurt, but the reality was that.
Okay, you were butt tender.
Okay, I was a little tender, but the thing is that she wanted to go to the ocean.
Yes, the real ocean.
And I'm like, there's Dash Point, like.
I wanted waves.
Right, there's little waves, and so I'm like, I don't get it. And keep in mind, it's cold. I forgot how cold it is on the coast. So even if it's hot here on the coast, which I'm thinking about buying a house there because it's like cool.
Like my COVID cut. This is the third one. It doesn't look good because it's been up. But I cut it for the third time.
It's super cold on the coast, like cold enough to wear a jacket like you're shivering. Well, we're coming from hot Tacoma. We're going over there. We're not really prepared. I didn't really want to go, but I'm like, I gotta go because she kind of guilts you. You know how it is.
I don't guilt you.
Kinda.
You have full reign and full choice to make the choice.
She gives the kids the mom look, and she also gives me the wife look. It's just disappointment in the eyes.
Is that what the look is?
It's disappointment. So it's like, okay, I gotta go. So I don't want to go, but I'm like, I gotta go. And so anyhow, we go there, and so I'm like, I'm just not in the mood for it. So I'm like, we have what we need right here. You don't have to drive. And we had gotten the new car. So the new car was brand new, still is. Only had like maybe 12 miles on it. Going to the coast, one trip is like 150 miles, 130 miles one way. I'm like, you're gonna rack a bunch of miles. Like, we just got the car, and she wanted to take it out there, and I just
the whole point in getting the new car was for it to be a family car to go on family adventures.
True.
So I'm like, oh, hi, Mama and Papa.
Oh, that's Zozo.
Yeah.
Oh, she was wanting us to go on the live stream.
Yeah, so she could talk. So the whole point in getting the new family car was to go on family adventures. And so I'm like, okay, well, we've been waiting, like, let's go. And like, I wanted to go camping, but then all the campsites were booked up.
True.
And it just was insane. And like Airbnbs were insane. And so it's like...
The
coast? Okay,
yes.
This is... Hang on.
This is what I do. You scooted it. See, now it's all jacked up.
Okay, hang on.
It's gonna fall, bro.
No, it's not.
No, so Tacoma... Sorry if you're dizzy, guys.
Crooked.
See, you can't mess
What do you... What happened?
No, what are you doing?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I can't
everybody.
Read.
I'm sorry, everybody. I don't typically do live streams, so I don't read the comments. That's it.
Okay, all right, girls. You don't have to keep commenting on our video.
Anyway, so sorry if it's all cockeyed now.
So
they can't see your face, and this thing right here is in the way. What's that? There's something in your. What's this? What's that?
It's the ball here.
Is it this ball?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this ball. Sorry, guys. So she moved it.
Well,
and it's all jacked up.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Noe. Okay. Yeah. So it's gonna be cockeyed because she messed with it.
Well,
but
I couldn't read the little thingies because the thingy was in the way.
So Tacoma is actually on the
Puget Sound.
Puget Sound. It's a little confusing, but it is salt water. So when we get waves, they're like fragmented. They're not like it is on the coast. And I get why she wants to go to the coast so she can see like the waves crashing and all that. But I'm like, what's the point? Like it'd be different if we were back in Indiana where there's like no water, unless you're up there by Chicago. That would be different. But we're like where there's water everywhere. It's just like I didn't see the point of driving an hour and a half one way just to go for a day. I said if you wanted to do this for like a full day, like we stay there at a hotel, I'm down. Like I'm down.
Well,
but just to go there and come back, because there's like places right there on the
Yeah, but they're like $300 for one night. I don't want to pay that.
Yeah,
So
I'd rather do that. Not
and
$30 though.
it's a day trip. Like that's what a day trip is. A trip for a day.
I get it.
Not an overnight, a day.
But I'd rather have an overnight type.
Okay, well yeah, don't we all? But everything.
So anyway, the point was I wasn't feeling it at the time. And so we didn't live stream and
So and I haven't driven anywhere really, other than to and from within Tacoma, and yeah. So
yeah. She took a week off and it was needed.
I took a week off. I had a mini breakdown. Maybe it wasn't so many. I had mental health episode. Not like bad, like how often do we go to Seattle these days? We don't.
We don't. We honestly don't. And
traffic. It's driving, it's the traffic, it's just
see, the thing is that, and I don't know if there's people from the Discord on here. Be sure to join the Discord, which will eventually be down in the description box below. Hey, Legs Diamond. It's been a long time seeing Legs Diamond.
Legs Diamond! What's up?
The going to Seattle is not that fun. Again, if we were in a small little town and there was nothing to do, then it would be different. But going up to Seattle, fighting the traffic, then once you get up there, finding parking, then it's expensive. Then a lot of places aren't open. It's like, I'd rather just go to Tacoma, which I'm here anyway. I'd rather just drive into downtown.
I mean, honestly, we haven't gone anywhere. And like, I mean, I don't know. And this is part of like where my whole like mental status was of like, I feel like, okay, the state opened back up. And so for a lot of people that meant like, woo, free reign, we're free, and like going everywhere, being out everywhere and everything. And like we did go out for our anniversary. That was the first time like we had used a babysitter since COVID. And we went out and we had a blast, right? It felt a little weird though. Like the first time we took our mask off and we're like eating, we sat at the bar. Luckily nobody sat right next to us. I'm busy. And so, but it was still a little weird. And then a couple days later, we're like, well, we guess we're okay.
I know. So after I went out and everything, because like, going into that place is so loud and like the waitress is like asking what you want. And so I tell her, she's like, huh? So you got to get like this close. Like, I want, she's like, okay. She has no mask on either. And I'm like, as you're drinking, you're like, whatever. But then when I got back home the next day, I'm like, I was tasting stuff. Make sure that I was okay. I was like so petrified.
I mean, we're both fully vaccinated.
Right.
But the thing is that the majority of our family, because we're a family of 5, 3 of the 5 of us are not vaccinated and cannot be vaccinated because they're under the age of 12. So that is still a very like real fear that they can get sick. And with all the different variants, like it's still very much like we're in pandemic mode. And I don't like that feeling, but there's no other, like we can't just be like, well, F it, and we're like, well, whatever, if you get it, you get it. Like, no, that's just not how we are. And it's so scary, but it's also frustrating, and it feels very like imprisonment, right? Like it's just like I don't know, it's just.
See, I'm an introvert. Hey, Jean. I'm an introvert, and typically an introvert, like, this is like amazing, but after a while it's like, dang, it's bad whenever I'm like, man, these 4 walls is like crushing in. So it was not It's
I mean,
not,
like
it's
I
not
wanted,
easy.
I wanted to take them. I want to take them to the city pool, one of the public pools, but it's like kids aren't wearing like nobody's wearing masks. Like I just, it's I'm like, well, chlorine, but like still people passing by and like so it's just it sucks. It still sucks. Life is still like we're still living in pandemic mode, and there's nothing we can do about it until they can get vaccinated or it dies down, like honestly.
Yeah,
So
I told, because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, you guys probably saw the video of her sister coming not long ago, and she went actually to Dash Point with us and other places. And so her and her husband have been going to these cool places which we don't have here. And I wish developers would do it. And that is like these food halls and different things like that. And so they've been going to all these cool places. I'm like, hey, when we come there, I hope you guys take us to these places, because I'm like, I want to go to these places. Like, they're fun places.
Columbus is a pretty cool city.
Columbus, they were in Indianapolis, and there's this cool place, the Coca-Cola bottling
Coke
plant.
plant,
They turned it into stuff. And so, he was like, please come visit us. And, and of course their sister was like, yeah, please, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I really want, like, if it were me, cool. But I have 3 other people that I have to put on a plane and get there and then, do our thing and then come back. And it's just,
well, I don't
know. Some people would be like, whatever. But
I
I'm
always
like,
remember what Granny said, that I think I was pregnant with Zoe. So she wasn't born yet, and we were having a conversation with Granny. We were at Granny's house, and she was talking about, well, y'all can live in a certain kind of hell, when it's just the 2 of you, but when you have kids, it changes.
Yeah.
And that always rings true in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you knew that.
Oh yeah, and I didn't know that, but that always has stuck with me.
But it's just like, like as much, Wyatt researched, like we wanted to go to San Diego. We're like, well, we can't go to Hawaii. So maybe San Diego. Found great flights, really cheap flights, like $600 for all 5 of us to fly.
Amazing.
Found a great Airbnb. It was like a tiny home. It was so cool. But then it was like, well, this Delta variant picks up, and it's just like, nope. So, you live in San Diego. So, I don't want this to turn into like, this is not like COVID vax and all of that stuff, but it's just, that's the state of like how we've still been living, and it's frustrating for sure, and it's stifling, but we're doing our best to get through it, I guess. Like I'm going to therapy, so
not that therapy's something to laugh at, but it's just
no,
but yeah, it hasn't been too bad for me. There's been times, because we're all here, the kids are bored. But on the same token, it's like, I've been doing a lot of different things, a lot of different little projects and stuff like that have actually kept me kind of busy. I've already done everything I need to do for the front yard. We still need to fill in the rocks. That's just us going to, that's her. I never go, I'm surprised you haven't told him. I never go to Home
he
Depot.
never goes anywhere.
I don't.
He never.
Unless I have to. I really. And it's not because of the sickness.
No,
it's not because of that.
That's just him.
That's just me.
I can't get him to go anywhere.
That's not true. Because as you see, I went to the coast.
Okay, and you were butt tender
Hey,
the whole
artist,
time.
how you doing?
Arteris, hey.
Is it? What did I say?
Artist.
Artist. I'm sorry. Arteris.
Arteris.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so. Yeah, I go to places when I need to, but like there's times when I'm like, I got other stuff I want to do.
I can probably count on one hand how many times he's left the house with us this year.
That's not
and it's
true.
August.
That's not true. That's not true. Now, when you start putting up 2 hands, then I'd be like, okay.
Well, if we count
maybe.
all the places that we went with when
Maybe.
Kristen was here, then yes. Said my name right.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's just me personally. I don't know.
So
not my thing.
that's what I've been working. I go into the office 2 days a week, so I've been still working from home the other 3. I'm at the studio, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's that.
And what's great with me is work from home, don't have to deal with anything. It's me. It's amazing. I love it. I just love that. I don't like all the constant micromanaging, but other than that, I love it.
But, you know, the kids, like, I know that they want to go out. I know they want to see things and do
I
things.
agree with you, Autumn. I think work from home might be the new normal. There's so many people that are doing it. There's so many companies, even Amazon's pushing back the opening of bringing people back into Seattle and probably Bellevue too until January of 2022. So that is not good for downtown Seattle because they've done everything to bring people out downtown and get people to downtown. The businesses are
I
struggling.
just saw an article the other day, though, that they said that the downtown is bouncing back.
It is, but on the same token, as more of the, I mean, to be honest with you, what are you doing? Oh, to be honest with you, Seattle, unlike Tacoma, relies on certain things pretty heavy. Relies on tourism very heavily. It relies on the business crowd very heavily. And once you take those out of the equation, which both have been taken out, all of those businesses and restaurants have nothing to do. Like, there's a lot of people that live down there, but it's not enough to keep things going. I know I'm dry mouth too. It's dry in here. I think those things back there are sucking the moisture out of our mouths. So anyway, because I'm like, it's like I've been chewing on a cotton ball. I'm over here.
Stupid.
Anyway, so they've been struggling. So they've been doing everything. They've been trying to have trick or treat going on
In July.
In July, they've been doing everything to try to get Tacoma, and nobody really is downtown anyway. So it's not going through the same issues. Like, if anything, we're actually booming because we have a lot of apartment projects going on. But yeah, it's been difficult. This has been a test. I will say though that regardless, we've had a lot of people support us still. Our studio, even during this whole time, has been going pretty strong.
For sure. Yeah.
Because of the people in this area. So
Yes.
again, you know, I talk highly of Tacoma because I see and witness all of the good people of Tacoma that make it. There's some bad, but there's by far more good that you run into in terms of Tacoma, and it's just an amazing place. So without the folks here in this region, because it's not just Tacoma, we pull people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Without those people, yeah, we wouldn't be able to.
We
do
wouldn't
what
have
we're
made
able
it
to do.
through COVID.
Yeah, it wouldn't
But
have happened.
We did, and we're still thriving.
Yeah, we never took out
And
any loans or
we're
anything
growing.
like that. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
growing.
we didn't get any grants or anything like that.
No.
So,
No.
hi Hershinoe, nice to see you.
Hey, Rustic
yeah. I know. We haven't like done this in a
I
while.
know. I'm like, these names are familiar. I'm like, it's
I
been a
know.
long time. It's been a while.
Did you guys miss us?
They did.
Now that I'm back on, I really missed you.
Yeah.
There's been times where I'm like, I'd like to do a video, but I'm like, honestly, like I just haven't had the energy. Like
Yeah.
my energy's been zapped. And I've had to save what little energy I had left to be able to, you know,
Deal with and exist.
give to the family
Yeah.
and everything. And so I just haven't had the
Motivation.
the motivation and the wherewithal to get on and YouTube. Not that I ever like am like that anyway, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody wants to watch depressing YouTube videos
true.
of me.
That's true.
So,
That's very true.
but you know, I like to keep it real too, and like I'm not afraid to share like struggles and issues and stuff. So
It doesn't happen enough. That's for sure.
I mean, and that's what I like. I like this is social media. Part of social media is to help connect other people to others, and we've done that, and that's why I love our live streams, but also to give light to breaking down stigmas. And so I've
Unfortunately, though.
talked about, you know, you love our relationship.
Aw, thank
Thank
you.
you. I love our relationship too.
We're a fan of it also. Yeah, unfortunately though, there's a lot of people who use this platform for just like bad, and that's sad. That's really, really sad. It's gotten worse actually.
Yeah.
But we try to do our part and try to keep things, you know, somewhat nice and cool, and uplifting as possible
And
all of this.
honest.
And honest. That's the biggest thing is honesty. You may not like the answer, but at least it's honest.
So, but with that, I know this is going to be like really, really short, and you're probably like, dang
I'm like,
it.
this is a normal one for me. I think this would be great.
This is like
I know.
a
This is
third.
You're just starting.
I'm just getting warmed up, but I gotta go to meet with my therapist, and I need this. So this is me time. So it won't be as long as it has been before you see me on another live stream or another video. But I do appreciate getting on, you guys getting on, joining us, commenting. Like I need that feedback, right?
We just did a video prior to this that's going to go up in a day or so, and it's talking about our studio, our business, and everything like that. So you'll see her there too.
Is it still hot in Tacoma? It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's not bad today, but it's going to be hot. It's going to
gonna
be in the
be
90s later this week.
Yeah, it's
so
not gonna be
gross.
fun.
And you show each other a lot of respect and patience.
Thank you.
I'm glad that comes out.
Yeah.
We do. We kid each other a lot, but it's never in like malice.
No.
And we both know our shortcomings, and we both know each other's shortcomings. So
And we know how far to push. You know what I mean? Like, so if this is the line, people ask, why do you have a comb? And it's like, from my beard, bro.
They do ask that?
Some people have asked me.
Before you guys go, okay.
So here's the line, right? We know how to push like right there and stop.
Do you plan on opening more studios in the future?
You're gonna have to wait to find out.
Not Kigurumi! Hey!
Hey,
Kigurumi! You both have to do a goodbye live stream kiss. Haha. Ooh, I have to kiss him? What?
All right. So anyway, I appreciate you guys.
Or should we do a?
I appreciate you guys.
You just stopped working.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey guys, be sure to join the Discord down in the description. Well, it will be down in the description box below. Kigurumi is one of the people that's on our Discord. Gives us a lot of information. We talk about all types of stuff. Like it's really cool. I like that.
We still got to meet up in person.
We do. We definitely do. I got some beers in here that she got from E9.
Ooh, yeah.
They've been pretty good. So we got to do something like that. But anyhow, we'll give each other like a little kiss.
Bye, guys. Mwah.
All right, bye. Make sure that you join the Discord. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time.
Bye, guys.
I will see you.
Bye. Okay.